Listen, it was no surprise to me when I started being invited into schools and read to our kids when when the kids had this experience to say, this is the first time I'm reading a book that represents my family, that represents something I understand. So to me, that was a clear message that either it was not only speaking to the kids, but it was needed in the classroom so they could actually talk about it and write about it and actually want to go on, because it's really hard being a kid and find like a book that you kind of like relate to and think it's kind of cute and think it's kind of fun. So what I did was, if the book is not enough, I animated a lot of my books. So a lot of my books serve as like that other tool for the kids that aren't always like excited about reading. And then they see the animation and it has literacy. They could read and follow along.
That's dope.
And then if the animation is not enough, there's online games that have like a learning tool.
So you put everything together.
I put everything together. And you know, last quarter, I sent to over, I think, 3,000 emails to schools, sending them free curriculum guides, just so they have those tools available. To be honest, from those 3,000 emails, a very low number of schools reached out to me, but it was there for free because, to me, books are expensive. They're still a luxury. Like, I remember when Scholastic was coming to my school, and like I was so excited to give my mom like the little paper brochure.
Back then were like $3.95.
Yeah, and my mom was like, eso es plátano, arroz, habichuela, huevo frito. We weren't getting no Scholastics. So to me, like, I'm still thinking of like my inner child. So I want to make sure that kids that come from our community have books and they could see themselves. And if they can't afford the books, they could see it for free on YouTube. Because once you know that, yes, we are a minority, let's speak candidly, but like imagine being an author of color, writing of your community, and then pitching to these publishers that don't even look like you. They think that you're very niche. So now you're really a minority. So when you see these individuals read your manuscripts and say, I don't think there's an audience for that. So every time I heard a no, I just kept going and heard a yes from my people.